Okay, now let's look at this question. It says in the following question, a paragraph is given, followed by 5 summaries. Choose the best summary. Now, while we are doing the summary questions, we have to keep in mind that we have to take an answer option which is a complete summary, or it encapsulates the whole argument. No partial, irrelevant information would do the job for us. So let's read the argument. Studying the phenomenon of childhood brings on also issues relating to children's burial rites in all types of communities. Children burials and children graves are inherent parts of archaeological discoveries made at Moravian settlement agglomerations. In the recent years, extensive archaeological rescue research, especially in central Moravia, has considerably extended the amount of knowledge on the Neolithic burial site. Most new findings come from the linear pottery culture period, while the period of the culture with stroke ornamented pottery shows constant stagnation, and the Moravian painted ware pottery culture has yielded only random individual finds. So what are we talking about in this argument? We are talking about children burials. We are talking about central Moravia. We are talking about Neolithic burial rites. Then we are talking about different periods: linear pottery culture period, period of the culture with stroke ornamented pottery, and the Moravian painted ware pottery. So we are talking about cultures, we are talking about Moravia, we are talking about children burials. Now let's look at the options which are given as summaries. The first answer option says, extensive archaeological rescue research, especially in central Moravia, has considerably extended the amount of knowledge on Neolithic burial rites. Yeah, it covers central Moravia. It talks but only about Neolithic burial rites. So therefore, this is incomplete and cannot be taken as a summary. So this is ruled out. Let's look at the second one. Archaeological discoveries made at Moravian settlement agglomerations, especially in central Moravia, have considerably extended the amount of knowledge on children burial rites, though the number of findings from each culture period varies. Yes, it encapsulates everything. So let's keep it at bay. Let's look at the other options also. Third answer option says, archaeological discoveries made at Moravian settlement agglomerations have considerably increased the number of findings from each culture period because of the renewed interest in children burial rites. Now, this is a distorted answer choice. Therefore, it is incorrect. Let's look at the fourth one. Children burials and children graves are inherent parts of archaeological discoveries made at Moravian settlement agglomerations, which exhibit different findings from recent culture periods. It talks only about recent culture periods. So, therefore, it is again incomplete. Let's look at the fifth option. Archaeological discoveries made at Moravian settlement agglomerations exhibit different number of findings from different culture periods. Right, it talks about different culture periods. It also talks about archaeological discoveries made at Moravian settlement agglomerations, but it is too specific. and it does not encapsulate everything. It does not talk about Central Moravia and all. So therefore, this also becomes an incorrect answer choice. So the right answer choice that we are left with is answer option 2.